so excited to be talking about how you can use your purpose to make a profit. Of course, the first thing you need to do is figure out what your purpose is. That's the first thing. Um, and so, even though there's a lot of detail that I can go into, I'm going to just kind of go over some basics that's also going to lead us into the profit part. So, one of the first things that you need to kind of take some time, reflect on, think about is what is it that you really love to do? Now, that might not mean that that's the thing you can make a profit from, but it might have something to do with it. So let me give you an example. So I really enjoy the process of helping people find their purpose. And so let me see if I can turn this light a little bit. Let me take these out. Okay, so I really enjoy helping people find their purpose. And so while that does bring me some profit, what really ignites that is helping other people make a profit off of their purpose, because that's another level of me teaching. And so taking time to think about what you enjoy and what you're good at, that's the mix. And so part of, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, the thing that I want you to do is to ask someone, this is Lily, ask someone who I know, ask someone who you value their opinion, who you're close to, and who you know is going to tell you the truth. Ask them, what do they think your gift, skill, or talent is? Because a lot of times we don't see our gift, and we don't see our gift as a gift. But the people who are around us, who know us and who spend time with us, they can spot it out a lot quicker than we can. So ask somebody who you trust what they think your skill, gift, or talent is. Now, the second thing that you can do is to reflect on what is something that you really enjoy doing. What is something that you would do? I know this is so cliche, but yes, Lily, I know. Ask what is something that you would do even if you didn't get paid. Now we know we're going to get paid because we are taking our purpose and making a profit from it, but that will kind of help you get some ideas of what it is what you're good at, because you want to do something that you enjoy and that other people think you're good at. Like, that's the perfect mix in finding your purpose. You want it to be something that you enjoy, and the big part is having other people think that you're good at it. So those two things are really going to help you find and tweak your purpose. And then I will say this, it is a process. And so while there are some people who, when they were in kindergarten, they knew they wanted to be a doctor. There are some people who knew they wanted to be an astronaut, a writer, a football player, whatever it is. I was not one of those people. I just literally found out what my purpose was 4 years ago. Hello, hello. Thank you, everybody. Everybody hit the like button. Thank you for the love. And so I just found out what my purpose was 2 years ago. So I don't want you thinking that you're too old, it's too late. You don't have enough money. You're not. You're right on time. You are right on time to discover, find out, be curious about what your purpose is. Because listen, if you were supposed to find it before now, you would have found it. Okay? You're not too late. Don't use that as an excuse. You're not too old. You're not too young. Okay, so that's the first thing. But hi. Thank you for subscribing. So I want you to understand that you are in just the right place. And like like most things worth having, it's going to take you a little time. And so let's say you have those two pieces. You have something that you enjoy doing, and you've asked a couple of people, you've gotten some feedback as to what they think you are good at. So let me give you an example. I'm gonna talk about my sister. So my sister, listen, she is a phenomenal interior decorator. I mean phenomenal. I mean she can put pieces together and Lily, what do you have? Oh, she always has something. She Now she is not a professional interior designer. She has not gone to school for interior decorating, but she enjoys it, and other people think that she's really good at it. Okay, so those are two elements that she might want to be curious about. Is this part of her purpose? And then we can talk about how she can take her purpose and help her pay her bills, make a profit, save some money, go on a lavish vacation, or whatever it is that she wants to do. But the first piece of that is finding your purpose. And here's the thing, it's like a treasure hunt. Enjoy the process of discovering and finding out. Hello. Um, of having, of finding out what your purpose is. Okay. Now, because if you concentrate on the progress and the process, you are least likely to be discouraged. Okay. So, we're going to be curious about what do we enjoy doing and what do people think we're good at. Those are the two pieces. Those are the two things. Now listen, it's like one thing will lead you to another. And then we're going okay, so let's still use my sister as an example. So let's say that she wanted to basically go into interior design. Now, I will say this, 9 times out of 10, you are going to have to learn a skill that maybe you don't know. And that could be 9 times out of 10, some form of social media. You can pick a platform that best suits you. So if you are doing things that are aesthetically pleasing, like interior design, maybe you're doing, you're taking old furniture and making it new. Maybe you sell clothes or makeup or you know, anything like that, you're going to want to get some more information maybe on, of course, TikTok is one of the best. But maybe it's Pinterest. Maybe it is, I'm not going to say Instagram. Okay, so you are a carpenter. Okay, now listen. Now, of course, we know you can build things. You can have classes that are maybe an hour or 2 hours long, and maybe you can teach people how to create something, fix something, because a lot of times people want to know how to do it. That's why YouTube is such a big platform, because you can learn how to do anything on YouTube. You can learn you can learn how to be a surgeon on YouTube. And so think about so I got an elliptical, and I was like, I wish somebody else could put together the instructions for how to put this elliptical together, because listen, me and my husband, we was like, what does the picture say and what does it look like? Maybe you could offer, yeah, I mean, there are, okay, so say you were building something. People like to see how you, the supplies that you bought to build it. What kind of directions that you have. Are you picking a certain color based off of what you're building? And people love to see that whole process of you building or fixing something from start to finish. People love to watch that. And so that is something that you could do. If you could say, if you wanted to uh, go live on YouTube and take questions of people, from people, of how to fix things. Like there's so many things that you can do. Hello, hello. There's so many things that you can do because you have a skill, that a trade that a lot of people need to fix stuff, build stuff, repair stuff. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can do as a carpenter. But it may just, and here's the thing, get you somebody young, because the young people can tell you what you can do, what platform you need to be on, how, you know what I'm saying? So also keep that in mind. So let me give you an example. So I am reading this, The Lethem Theory by Mel Robbins. And so I was reading and I was like, okay, I'm going to go live. And then we were reading like 2 chapters a week. And so somebody said, well, do you have a study guide? And I was like, a study guide? Well, that is a great idea. So I went in Canva. Do y'all know how to use Canva? Listen, if you want to create any kind of a graphic, I would suggest, now here's another thing that you could do for profit. If you like to create things, you can download Canva. They have a free version and then they also have a paid version. You download Canva and you can get it. I'm sure that there is a how to use Canva on YouTube. I'm positive. And if it's not, I may make one. But you download Canva, and which is, what I did. Now, I have the paid version, but I created these simple study guides for chapter 1 through 5. I'm still going to do the rest of it. People are like, where is the study guide? But that is something that I could put together and even use as an email collector for to collect emails. There are so many things that you can do, that you can show people. And even as we're talking about things that you can use if you know your passion to make a profit, let's take the carpenter, for instance. So let's say that they maybe they don't want to have a carpenter how-to class. Maybe they don't want to do that. But maybe they start putting videos up of the work that they're already doing. And then they start getting people to watch the videos. Well, then, as the videos, now listen, now it takes some time. I just want you to know. You might have to get you one of these ring lights back here like I have. You may have to, I mean, there may be some things that you have to learn, but eventually as a carpenter, maybe you will get sponsored by Lowe's or Home Deep. You know what I'm saying? Like it can really, once you start being known for something, then you can start getting sponsors and people will like and share your videos. The main thing that I want to press is you have to get started. You have to get started. And here's the thing. You can use me as an example. And look at Lily. Hi. You want to say hi to the people? You want to say, this is Lily. Say hi, say hi. You have to get started. That's the only way that you are going to move from where you are right now to where you want to be. And I'm telling you, you have to get started. And uh, no, I do not work for Amazon. Somebody asked me, do I work for Amazon? No, I do not. You have to get started. And you have to get started because if not, tomorrow you're going to be in the same place. Even me going live right now. So, it's been a long day. You know, where I live, we lost the hours of sleep. So I've been sleepy all day. I went to church. I ran all these errands. And then I was like, I gotta work out because I got me a new elliptical a couple days ago, and I am committed to getting on that elliptical every day. So I did that. It was 9 o'clock, and I was like, well, I need to go live on YouTube. And so that's what I did. It's it's gonna take some sacrifice. If you are going to go from your your purpose and your passion to profit, you're going to have to do some things that you tell yourself you don't have time to do. You may have to stay up late, like me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go live and talk about going from purpose to profit. And so that may be what it takes. But if you never get started, it will never happen. And then you will be regretful from never getting started. So I just wanted to encourage you to let you know you can do it. You don't have to know all of the steps in place. You take the first step and then you take the next best step. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. So I will be back. My commitment that I've made to myself is to go live at least 2 times a week. And I am happy to report that even though it's Sunday at 9:27, I went live twice this week. So anyway, let me follow me, hit the subscribe button, follow me. I'm going to be talking about how you can use your purpose and your passion to make a profit, because isn't that what we all want to do? See you later.